Well, I know we're supposed to be having a big final confrontation here against Jed, but let's read everyone's tweets instead. Leif Flowers. What a wonderful spring festival. Thanks to everyone who made it such a beautiful celebration. Now, spill the beans. Who got a rose? Josh said, I know someone who might have gotten one. Winky face. Julia says, I think I might know someone who got one as well. Winky faces. Hector Gonzalez said, sigh. Casgrove said, hang in there, bud. Ryan Lucan said, can we brag for someone else? Eleanor said, I don't see why not, as long as that someone has given their permission. Ryan Lucan, hey Steph, do I have permission to brag about the rose you got last night from your crush? Steph says, lol, come on, man. Rory Praha.
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that, but it's pretty funny.
Rory Praha says, hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm writing an article about this evening's incredible performance at the Spring Festival, which we couldn't hear. I actually watched it on YouTube. It was pretty damn good. But I can't track down the band's name. Anybody know? Steph Gingrich says, hey man, so we aren't like a band as such, so we don't really have a name yet. Rory says, hey, no worries. Can I get your names for the article? I'm Steph Gingrich, the brains of the operation. My muscle is Alex. Lol, she's going to die when she sees this. Steph says,
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Hey, has anyone seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but then she ghosted. Super not like her, kind of freaking out. Eleanor says, oh no, have you contacted Jason? Steph says, called his cell. No response. I'll try 911 next. Jed said, that's troubling. Have you seen her? Haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you? Jed, you son of a bitch. The Black Lantern, my posted, or my blocked. The Black Lantern will not be open for lunch today on account of the town council vote. We'll see you for happy hour. Aaron James says, yes on jobs, yes on prosperity, yes on expansion. Ashley McFarlane, you do realise that expanding mining operations outside of Haven is a temporary fix, right? That's not even considering the environmental impact. Aaron James says, do you have any proof? Ashley McFarlane says, what do you want, a bibliography? I don't keep citations at the ready on the off chance I encounter someone who isn't willing to accept the truth. Aaron James says, that's what I thought. Eleanor Lath says, hello neighbours, thank you for making last night's Spring Festival such a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition. Cleaning up after ourselves. I need a few volunteers to help me spruce up the park in the wake of last night's festivities. Work begins as soon as today's council meeting concludes. Drop your name in the hat. Nate Langman says, sure, why not? Julia Crow says, I'm down. Sam Merlant says, we're pretty hungover, but Jesse and I might be recovered by this afternoon. Tentative yes? Eleanor says, take care of you first, but if you're feeling up for it, we'd love to have you both. Jed said, gotta open the bar, sorry darling. And Eleanor says, oh push, or pshaw. SMS, one from Steph and Ryan. Steph gave us metal horns. Ryan said, Alex, please pick up. Steph said, just let us know if you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Steph says, okay, we're both freaking out. Ryan says, just want to make sure you're safe, call us. Steph says, Alex.
And how do you? Not Typhon?
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal
Arguing
issue with me?
intensifies.
Like hell I do.
Jason. Well, given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself from...
cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up with it...
I think you better cool it. I would like to speak again.
It concerns me that a voting member of this council has openly admitted to a personal bias.
This is a load of bullshit.
I'm really sorry.
It's ridiculous.
We're all getting ahead of ourselves. And what's the important matter here?
I'm not your lapdog anymore.
Deputy Pike, I am not responsible for
I'm
any
sorry, Alex.
frustration.
I'm going first thing tomorrow.
The coincidence that our dad died in the mine is just... Okay, the following gameplay contains bright lights. Would you like to adjust the brightness settings? I'll continue.
Dad, please, come clean. We'll figure it out together.
It amazes me. The extent to which she has manipulated you.
Anyone not seeing how quickly
Come on,
he's turned
Dad.
on us?
Never in a million years.
Come on. I hate seeing you do this.
My own son.
Dad.
My own goddamn son!
Stop.
Oh, she's getting her anime power on. We have like several broken ribs and a twisted ankle and a broken knee.
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier, not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
He was a screw-up.
He made a lot of mistakes. He wasn't a good father. I think he came here trying to be better. But you killed him.
Dude, he's flipping between two emotions. He's flipping between two emotions. He was building a family.
He was building a family here. Doing it his own way. Figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it. And so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family.
And you killed him.
But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through.
Finally opened up and he tried to kill me.
Haven changed me. I started to think about the future.
I want to belong.
I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth.
Come on, this is a Scooby-Doo moment.
You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story.
That you're a hero.
You tell yourself you're a hero.
You believe what they say about
A
you.
strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
You're a pawn, you're a coward, you're selfish. You're selfish.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And you were too selfish to say those words out loud. There was so much to lose. The love of your wife. The respect of your son. The comfort and ease you had walking around the world. All of that mattered more to you than those men's lives. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't.
I'm empathying you.
The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
Like when your textures don't load. Should we condemn him or forgive him? I think we should forgive him, to be honest.
And I forgive you.
Because that'll break him. I don't know if condemning him would have broken him, but forgiving him, that'd break me. The person I tried to kill came back and said, "Yo, I forgive you." Helldivers for life, huh? We broke him, I think. I don't really know what happened.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right...
Go on, Shushu. Well, we've healed enough that we haven't got a split lip anymore.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
But we have a nasty scar on the side of our head where he shot us. Oh, we got a message.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude towards Haven Springs for your continued support. We've issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website. Poster is disabled. Replies. Gunnison County Sheriff.
Ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. State police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, and as such, management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in the Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all inquiries through official channels. Angela Anderson says, I just don't understand how all this could happen under your noses. What's going on over there? Mike Lawler says, this is not an acceptable statement. Ben Daniel says, nothing but respect for our boys in blue. Cass Grove says, singular boy in beige who danced to Typhon's tune. Ashley McFarlane says, there is no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Aaron James says, drop your tinfoil hat, you loon. Okay. Black Lantern.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will remain closed to regular business until further notice. Charlotte Harmon.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello friends, I've decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favourite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Josh says, awesome news. Ashley McFarlane says, should we call the shop? And Charlotte says, that works fine. Jesse Whitaker. Hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priorities will be shown to applicants with previous retail broadcast experience. Fill out an application on our website. We'll be conducting interviews next week. Hector Gonzalez says, dope. Cass Grove says, okay, so I'm def applying if you're hiring 16-year-olds, lol, but is there like a sudden opening? Who left? Steph Gingrich says, nobody just yet, but to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits, looking for new adventurers. Cass Grove said, geez, I'll miss ya. Steph said, back at you, kiddo. Let's read our journal. Jed Alex. I get good at describing other people's emotions in this book, even new emotions, complicated ones. I could push through the mystery, find the words, but I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and it was like walking into a house you used to live in. Imagine that our dad was here, and dead down there all this time. Seeing what someone else had done to it, blazing self-hatred, so bright you can't let yourself look at it. The sure knowledge that you spread rot to everything you touch, the rigid feeling of the role, the routine, the lines you memorize and regurgitate to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. Maybe that's why I forgave him for all of this. The heat and force of his loathing required me to face my own, like two magnets of the same polarization, pressing each other backward. The bullet, the fall, the hospital, the house, the orphanage. Is it weird that I feel grateful for them? Grateful to Jed for giving them to me, for however accidentally pushing me to look at my own self-hatred and come out the other side. Fill your hand with grains of sand, in the rocks you see the clocks. Though I could hunt, I could be brave, nothing can save you, nothing to save. Of times that pass, the good, the bad, your life's a life you'll wish you had. We have a few messages. Jessica has messaged us. Hello Alex, this is Jessica Martinez from, I guess this is a new phone, from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue. I know you've been through a lot. We're working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you either on or off the record about your experiences. We replied, I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number. If you change your mind, thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. Very polite. Steph has messaged us. Alex, you are incredible. I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Of course. How could I not after everything? Heart emoji. So I'm wondering how many different ways this could have played out. So, Ryan. Growing up, my dad was a hero, and after the accident, he was the whole town's hero. It was the best feeling in the world to know others saw him the same way I did. And no one questioned it. Even when the strange phone calls started, the late nights, locking his office when he left the house. But it was all lies, and now I know the truth because you showed it to us. Let me know if you need help. I'm here. Thank you, Ryan. I will. Max messaged us. Thanks for the help, Chen. Just remember I never told you. Okay. Hey, Chen, didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Ha, thanks, Mac. I wasn't expecting Mac to message us. Ducky's messaged us. Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during our lovely dance at the Spring Festival, a moment I will not soon forget. So please remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. I wonder how differently this could have gone. Charlotte has messaged us. I don't know what to say, Alex. My heart breaks for what you've endured. No one should have to live through that. But just remember that Ethan and I are here for you. Thanks, Shah. What you did wasn't easy. I won't forget it. Ethan has messaged us twice. He's messaged us a photo of him with his dad in a Viking helmet. Dad knows what's up. That's awesome, Ethan. You guys look great. Thanks. Oh my god, I heard what happened. You weren't going to mention being a superhero while I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Haha, thanks, buddy. Me too. And Arthur has messaged us. Alex, Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story on our ongoing Typhon coverage. When is a good time to speak over the phone? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now, getting a lot of requests. When did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did it feel to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? This caller has been blocked. He will no longer receive messages from the number. Yeah, see? Crutches.
This air was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these.
Well, we got a memory.
Berlin does sound pretty good right about now.
I'd love to go back. Local paper.
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
Scandal. 8 deaths covered up by Typhon mining. Haven Springs rocked by revelations. Picturesque mountain town of Haven Springs is reeling after a series of revelations that connection to the death of Mr. Chen, Miss Jacobs, location manager overseeing expansion is simply unimaginable. What the girl has been through, said Miss Lath. Miss Chen has declined repeated expansion efforts halted. Residents are left wondering about the effect of local business.
See?
And the real.
This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at Spring Festival. Editor's note, the following review was far before the events of the Town Council meeting the following day. For all related coverage on those events, please see A1, A2, A3, B1, C1, D2, D3, E1, and E2. Surprising newcomer and a 3-time veteran joined together to create musical magic under the Spring Festival stars on Saturday. Alex Chen, whose brother Gabe Chen, longtime bartender at the Black Lantern, was killed in a tragic mining accident last month, lit up the crowd with their passionate vocals and powerful guitar. It's been a long time since I've witnessed a Spring Festival crowd dance together with abandon like that, noted Jess McPherson, local novelist. It was transportive. Steph Gingrich, KRCT DJ and mainstay on the Spring Festival stage, held down the drums. For what the duo claimed was only their first time playing together, including even practice sessions, this reviewer a tad skeptical. The chemistry was palpable. I think I speak for all in attendance when I say here's hoping this is the beginning of a new Spring Festival tradition that will continue for many years to come. Bowed but not broken, Haven will survive. Surprise? The image of Haven Springs as an idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and civility, blissfully removed from the tumult of the outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, that haven never really existed outside postcards and tourism board drivel anyway. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we now know that this Typhon mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town. Not just from what took place, horrible enough as those details are, but from who was involved. A young and beloved bartender, a respected mining industry up-and-comer, and the town's most revered patriarch at the centre of it all. Jed Lucan currently sits in San Miguel County Prison. He is said to be fully cooperative with the police and repentant for his actions, but the harm he has done to this town, to all of us who knew and trusted him over the years, is still just beginning to be understood. Still, in the face of the tremendous calamity, we say, Haven will survive, we will emerge, if not stronger, at least a bit wiser, for having overcome it. We will do this not because it is easy, but because we have no other choice. This is our home. Just think, if he hadn't have shot us in the head and threw us down the mine, we'd have never known.
Even though it was hard, I'm glad I let Charlotte overcome her own anger. I think it gave her the strength to support me.
There's a chipmunk.
I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way.
There's a shrine.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Yeah, one match. There's the gnome.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me.
There's a note.
I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy the jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort to you in the days ahead. Jed, Black Lantern Tavern.
Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
Helldiver, Chen.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and now. But I'm a hard worker. And I learn fast. And I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
Chad must have thought he was seeing a ghost the first time Gabe walked in.
We could lie down.
I love this guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window. Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Head up to the roof. Oh. I was trying to wonder what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be going up to the roof.
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days, trying to think things through.
I'm not going to cut you off this
But
time,
I
love.
realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Dad, and what could have been if he'd never come to this town. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
See, I want to quit out of it now because we've done the moment of tranquility. But she's just going to keep playing, so I'm going to turn her off. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like, how long do I have to wait in silence for something to happen?
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
I guess. Mine haunt.
When it comes to haunted minds, this game beats real life every time.
Bad hat.
The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible.
Lawyer business card.
Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Mankiewicz, and Garth. Alex, call me, you deserve justice, with a $ for the S. David Mankiewicz, Esquire, Colorado's #1 plaintiff's attorney. I want to look at the bomber jacket. Bomber jacket. I wonder who he would have been if things had been different. Jun or John? Husband or widower? Dad or whatever he decided to be instead? What if Mum hadn't died? What if they'd never come to the States? What if Gabe and I hadn't come along? Would things be different? Or was there something about him, something impossibly, bottomlessly sad, that was always going to lead him here or someplace like here? He didn't have somebody waiting for him at home. He was right. We had already been plucked up and sent away, isolated from him, each other, ourselves. He thought a lot about coming back someday, whether he was strong enough, whether he'd be doing more harm than good, I don't know. I know it would have been nice to look him in the eyes as an adult and get to decide how I feel about him. It's hard to forgive a ghost. Pendant. For most of my life, I've known what other people were feeling. Couldn't escape it. Sometimes it felt like I was drowning, flailing to keep my head above water and sinking anyway. In all those times, the only person whose feelings I really wanted to understand was you, Dad. And then I found you at the bottom of the world, and I finally felt what you were feeling. And what's messed up is your emotions were just so normal, human, I guess. Fear, regret, same stuff as everyone else. Same stuff I've been drowning in since I was a kid. Shouldn't take an empath to know that, but I think I needed to feel it before I could let you go. Now the only person whose feelings I still need to understand is me.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops.
Right, up we go to the roof. Damn. There's no roof for us here. I've enjoyed this one.
Hey, Steph.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
The ticket.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
I got shot in the head and thrown in a mine. How was your day? I don't think we should really stay here. I'm just going to turn my timer off. I think this is the last episode.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down. Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do.
Follow your heart.
You should stay in Haven.
Really?
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
But that was your dream, dude.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Ow,
But here's
man.
something.
Ow.
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on.
Did we not go? Are we going? What's going on? Oh, I
You
see.
get a job working with Steph at the record store.
Doing air guitar and shit. I don't think that's right.
All those years of being a music snob finally pay off.
Oh, God.
And little by little, time does its thing.
We're growing old together. But I don't think that's what Alex should do. I think she should go and see the world. Carefully, without going super hyper empath mode. Or Professor X.
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
You're guilt tripping me into staying, ghost brother. Why is it showing me this?
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Are they going to turn it into some trashy indie bar? Community-run establishment. Well, hey, at least those two hooked up. Maybe. But I don't think she should stay. And you're kind of emotionally blackmailing us. People move on. Times as they are a-changing. I guess there's some really, like, poignant faux indie track playing. Oh, we're playing D&D with Steph, are we? Why? Why is she so obsessed with D&D? Stop it. It's 2 games you've had your D&D fix. Why are you showing me this? I think they should leave. Objectively, I think they should leave. This was his dream, not hers.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans.
Fuck off!
Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
No, I do not agree with this at all. We should go on tour. See the sights.
Or maybe you never think about that much at all.
This was your dream, dude. Stop foisting it on her. You're dead.
You don't know exactly when it happens. But one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you.
They're doing Hammer Smashed Face right now.
And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels.
Is that us growing old together? Fuck off. No, go see the world. Honestly, Alex.
You don't question it.
Go see the world.
You don't doubt it. Or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
We're going to go do that when we go and see the world. They're going to Berlin. Can you stop blackmailing me, dead brother? Oh.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Well, I've made my choice.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course. You already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay.
Don't give me another slideshow. I'm going to
You
punch
have the
again.
potential to do that anywhere you go.
You know what? Fuck it.